live. Welcome, welcome. Happy Tuesday, beautiful souls and spiritual gangsters. It's your girl Luna Pearl, aka LP, the Spiritual J. I'm here for Tuesday messages. Keep in mind these messages are general. All right, so take what resonates, leave the rest. Oh, I love the smoke on this. Yes, yes, take some of that. It has been an interesting start to the week. I hope everybody is doing well. Got some vibes going with the music, some hertz tones. Ooh, Lord, that just got up in my eye. Okay, all right, I'm back. Ooh, actually, my eye feels so much better now. It actually felt like it. Damn. Okay. So next time my eye is like not feeling so great, just Palo Santo it out. Oh wow, that really did improve. My eye like was kind of blurry this one, and then it just like perked right up. Okay. So today is Tuesday, which means that I'm doing open read general messages. So basically, anything you have a question on, feel free to post in the comments, and I will feel free to answer. All right. So until we get some, more audience, more people coming in, I'm going to do a general read. General read. And then we'll get into see if anybody jumps in. See if anybody wants to jump in. Spirit, what messages does the YouTube collective need to hear at this time? Please and thank you. Messages for YouTube collective. What does the collective need to hear? Hello, Risha. Welcome, welcome. Absolutely. I'm just doing a general in the meantime. Feel free to post your question. Oh, that was quick. Hi, Alicia. Hi, Kinky. Sorry. We have freedom coming out here. Okay, this has been actually a vibe for me, so it's interesting. Freedom says, I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. Yes, whoever is on this freedom train ride with me, please continue. Thank you, because freedom is actually one of the most important aspects in this season, I think, for a lot of people, because not a lot of people need to like connect back to their inner child and feel that sense of freedom that they have not felt in a very long time, if ever. So yes, free yourself from the chains that bind. All right, Arisha has a question. What does M feel towards me currently? Will he reach out? And you're welcome so much. All right, so Arisha first, and then Alicia. Oh, rhymes. Yay. All right, so Alicia, if you'd like to stick around, I will absolutely answer your question next. But also a note to anybody that needs to not only free yourself in more ways than one. Thank you, appreciate it. Whoever needs to free themselves in more ways than one, it may involve some laughter in your life, maybe watching some more comedies, maybe, connecting to just something that tickles your funny bones. Get some knee slap laughter in. Okay. All right, let's check it out. Let's connect for Arisha, please, and thank you, Spirit. What happened to the tunes? And as I ask, it comes back on. Okay. Alright. So Spirit, what's going on with the energy between Arisha and M? What's happening right now? Actually, let's see what M's energy is towards you. see feelings towards separation. Ooh, that flew out there. Okay, when I asked what M's energy was towards you, I got invisible. Okay, invisible. High Priest of Air energy showing up here. What's M's energy towards? Okay. This is a whole lot of mixed up energy. We have fulfillment, trapped, choices, and love. All right. One, I don't like that invisible came out first. If this is a connection where either you're not being seen or heard or it's not reciprocal, I would not encourage you to, of course, direct your energy towards that. All right, because somebody here has choices. All right, but there is love involved. There may be a situation that this person is already in. I don't know if they're single. Spirit, what messages do you have for Arisha when it comes to what messages do you have for Arisha? Yeah, this person does not feel single. Influences. Look at that. On the first cut, influences says attachment third party. Years. Yeah, this person does not feel like they are focused on this connection. What messages do you have for Arisha regarding please and thank you. Past connection, we called it off, but I miss him and I did reach out, but he didn't respond. We were just hooking up more and I want to reconnect. I'm sorry to tell you because it's like I don't feel a strong energy here. If they're invisible, when I ask if what their energy is towards you and the first thing that comes out is invisible. Hey Sphinx, welcome, welcome. It means that you're not really in their thoughts like that. They may be in something because fulfillment also came out for them in multiple choices. They seem like they are connecting with either other people, they either have another person, but they're not attached to, like, I don't feel reconciliation is on their mind. When I ask what messages for you, all right, am I back on? Because I don't know, this thing looked like it disconnected. Can y'all still see and hear me? Um, and Arisha, if you're still present, just, give the thumbs up. So I don't know what just happened here. My phone looked like it just. Okay, you can hear me. You can hear me. Okay, yeah, it blanked out for a minute. I don't know what happened, but I'm back apparently. All right. So again, the message that came out for you was hoping that says expecting faith manifesting. You're absolutely trying to manifest this person back into your existence. And this thing keeps disconnecting and reconnecting. Oh man, if it keeps doing that, I'm gonna have to like try to switch devices. But Shallow says hollow. Um, all right. Still, yeah, it keeps buffering. All right, one more time, and I'm gonna have to, retry, maybe disconnect and then reconnect. Hey, Savoy, welcome, welcome. Yeah. So, and I had a thing. The shallow card indicated you might be, maybe a little feeling slightly unfulfilled currently. So this relationship may have pointed to a point in your life where things felt good. So, and you want to feel that again, but it doesn't feel like you're manifesting for, I don't want to say not good intentions, but just because you're not feeling as fulfilled. That may have been a situation that did make you feel fulfilled with fulfillment coming up here. And, you still have love for this person. So, of course, that's going to help. But this is not, something that is reciprocal. This person is not trying to manifest you back. They have choices here. They're exploring options. So this is why you haven't heard back. This is why that there's silence. So yeah, and I'm just shuffling around distance coming up here, separation, space, blockage. So they have other things going on and or multiple options. So more than likely, you're not going to hear back. I know that's not, news you want to hear, but that's the reality of it. You just have to move on. Any other messages for Richard at this time regarding any other messages? Okay. I don't know why this energy came out. Elusive, dishonesty, deception, trickery. Is that the type of person you were dealing with? I don't know. And it says, another message, cloudy judgment, illusions, imbalance, distorted. All right. So, just make sure that you're not trying to bring this person back into your life for some kind of illusion or distortion, believing that, if you're trapped into any kind of illusion that this was a meant to work out when it isn't. Don't do that to yourself. All right. So one day, you're going to have what, love. We have two hearts here. All right. So just make sure that you're focusing on what you want and not what you don't want. That's manifesting one-on-one. Focus on what you want and one day. All right. But that's not the person for you. You just have to, learn what you need to learn. We have rejection showing up here. So just, take that rejection as a blessing, because that just means it's not meant to connect. I love when I actually like it. Like people tell me I'm crazy. I like rejection, because that tells me like, oh, okay, I'm not meant to be there, because we shouldn't be forcing anything. If it's meant for us, it's gonna flow. It's gonna flow, like, I won't say completely effortlessly, but without, much objection. So there you go. You're very welcome. Good luck with you. For real, rejection is the bomb. People just don't, really look at it that way. All right, Alicia, are you still present? Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Savoy. Okay. I don't know if Alicia dropped out, during the buffering, which seems to be okay now, but if I keep going in and out, please let me know, guys. It absolutely can be, because when we're not busy dedicating our energy towards, the wrong thing, it leaves us open for the right? So, all right. So I don't think Alicia's still here. Is the Gemini? Sarah. Let me see. I don't know if Sarah's still here. If not, then I guess I think Savoy, then you're next. Oh, Gemini's here. Okay, hi. Okay, Gemini and Sarah. Hi, guys. All right, so the Gemini, thank you for liking, first of all. Wants to know, is Saj gonna text me back tonight? He stopped responding. Now that I don't even think I need the cards for it, but I'm gonna do the cards for you anyway. Listen, people, when there is no response, that's a response right there. That is and a rude one at that. A really rude one. But I would prefer somebody not responding than to respond with bullshit. And then on the cut, I have chaos. Like that. Oh my god. Alright, let's talk about the Gemini's person and question what's going on. Why have they not responded? What is up? Please and thank you. Oh, we got 1111 on here. I Priestess Spirit. Oh. Okay. Got two High Priestess energies. Like you. Alright. I think you know what's going on. You just want confirmation. Got the moon showing up here, and Trapped showed up kind of in reverse. So I mean that still means trapped, but in a sense where they're it's like willingly. It's like upright, this is like a, you know, the cage bird, where they're trapped kind of like, you know, on a they know they're trapped. Like they see the cage around them. Trapped is like they don't know that they're really trapped. But okay. And invisible. Why is invisible keep showing up? There seems to be like energy themes for these lives, like where a particular card pops up more often than the rest. I wonder if invisible is going to be that card tonight. But High Priestess of Spirit, that's just like somebody that does their own thing. But we got Oath here. So it's like, you know, a person, the intention is there, but there just seems to be stuff going on right now. But High Priest of Fire, like it seems like you know that this person gets mixed up in a lot of stuff. Like you know that they're like not just sitting at home doing nothing, playing video games. Like this person seems to be like their energy seems to be mixed up in some things. Another High Priestess energy. So yeah, you already know. You already know that this person is like running around. Oh, Alicia's back. Hi. Hi. The conversation was going good, but the thing is, this was the first energy that came out. High Priest of Spirit. This person, like, their mind kind of like is kind of like all over the place. They have good intentions, but they seem to get distracted by a good amount of things. What messages do you have for the Gemini regards to the person in question? What messages do you have? Finality. Finality wanted to flip over, but it didn't, so I'm not going to take it. All right, we have rejection and confusion. Rejection says abandon, dismiss, irrational fear. Confusion says uncertain, unclear, unsure. Yeah, this person is like, again, I'm getting not bad intended, but they're not sure of what they want right now. 1111 showing just now, again, as I was saying that on the view count and on the lights. So do not focus on them. They're confused. They don't know what they want right now. And if you give them the opportunity, they will, like, if you like try to force it, they'll just flat out like, all right, no thank you. But at least they're not a bad person. Like I don't see there's any deception here as far as, you know, like street behavior, but they just don't know what they want right now. They're very unclear. So I would not wait around for that type of energy. Distance showing up again. Let them, just let them do them. Because this High Priest of Fire energy is like, again, they're all over the place. And this is energy that I feel like, again, is not bad intended. They do have good intentions, but they will not hesitate to burn a bridge if they need to, like if they feel like they're being pushed or pressured. So just give them space, let them do their thing, and it's really up to you if you want to respond if they decide to come back, because I do feel like they have some kind of feelings, like they care, but it's like not enough to get you, like, constant responses. Am I freezing up at all, or are you guys still seeing and hearing me okay? Because this thing, like, it looks like it's freezing on my end. All right, so yeah, Gemini, don't invest time into that either. That's somebody that doesn't know what they want. Okay, cool. Thank you, thank you. All right, and Sarah, you are up. Okay, let me just see if I your question again. Okay, Sarah wants to know, does the person I've been seeing feel the same way I feel about him, and will he choose me? All right, let's ask. Let's see, let's see. I believe Savoy, you're up next. Let's type in for Sarah, please, and thank you. And person in question. Oh. Oh. All right, I didn't even fully ask. Differences popped out here. I'm gonna wait until I get like I wasn't even fully shuffling when that came out, but we'll see if it like connects, because so far I haven't gotten energetic hits. Connect for Sarah. What is the person in question's feeling? Understanding just kind of like flew and just kind of landed so neatly there. Did y'all see that? Like, okay, so differences seems to be part of the. Should know better than suppression. Cards falling out randomly. Nothing is ever random. Everything is just connected. Okay. Ooh. What is this energy? Trapped in chaos coming out underneath here. All right, so again, differences. That was what fell out first. Then understanding came out so eloquently. And we also have the High Priestess of Water and Wishing. All right, so feeling the emotions on your part. I'm feeling that, you feel drawn to this person, but you also know that this is not one of those situations where everything would be go very smoothly. There are things, circumstances in your way that you know of, that would prevent this from being like very successful or, again, smooth. Wait, did I say smooth? But this doesn't feel, yeah, especially with chaos showing up here. I don't like when this energy shows up, but it is part of the scope when it comes to relationships. So what is this saying? What messages do you have for Sarah in regard to this situation? What's your advice here? Okay. Are you spying? Who's spying here? Spying says social network information, and this, like, I don't know why they put ways on here. It's just maybe finding ways to spy. I don't know, but that's what you're finding ways to like peek into this person's, like, what they're doing. Yes, things are complicated. Okay, yeah, okay. The thing is, you're not going to wish the complications away. That's not something that's going to happen here. Okay. Yeah, this is coming up for you again. Open heart, receptive, empathy, vulnerable. Like you've left yourself in a very vulnerable spot here with a high priestess of water. It's basically you've put your heart, you're wearing it on your sleeve. You basically, it feels like you've poured your heart out to this person. But we have finality here. Finality says farewells, leave behind closure. This does not feel like realization showing up here, which says epiphanies, understandings again, and awakenings. So, okay, the feeling that you have here, the love here, is not to say that that's not real. That's absolutely real, but allow it to you how it's supposed to, because I feel like that this is not your this is not your final stop as far as a relationship. This is meant to teach you something important about yourself. All right. And to, this may have been a karmic debt here because we have karma showing up here. Consequences, cause and effect, debts. Okay. So let this, if it's meant to drift, which it feels drifting here. It feels like you guys are, started out close, whereas you're drifting apart now. It's not going to be easy, but let the drift happen. This is part of the process, and it's like you kind of know this. You don't want to admit it to yourself, but you know this. High priestess is, especially high priestess of water, super intuitive, emotional as well, but intuition you don't have an issue with. So you know that this is not supposed to stand the test of time, but don't let it like close your heart out. Okay. Yeah, I know. I can feel that. Because it's like you've opened your heart so much to this person. It's like trying to close it back up feels impossible, but it's not meant to go far. Okay. But I feel like this was the relationship that helped you open up your heart to, higher levels, where now don't close it back up. Okay. Do not close it back up. Keep opening, keep opening. All right. And just let this go, because this is kind of like a storm that's passing through your life and you're meant to let it pass. Do not try to cage it. Do not try to do that. Okay. Yeah. And complicated showing up under this. I didn't even see that. So yeah, it's way too complicated, for it to work anyway. It's just a matter of let it teach you what it was meant to, and then, you know, do your best to let it move on. See, and but that's a win-win. I know it doesn't feel the best, but it's still a win. Like the what you're taking from this and moving forward with is so much more valuable. Trust that. That message is like super clear right now. So please just, you're going to be fine. You are absolutely going to be fine. It doesn't feel like that right now, but you will. Please trust. You're very welcome. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Are the angels in the same situation? I feel so like I completely get it. I think, most of us have been there. You have this beautiful connection with somebody, and it's hard to believe that they're only meant to be there for a season when they feel like, this is supposed to last for eternity. I just know it, right? But it's okay. Like it's still a beautiful thing regardless. Yay. Yes, you do got this. Absolutely. Welcome to first timers. Welcome, welcome. I mean, welcome to everybody. Like I have some really cool, people that come back and hang out with me. So speaking of which, are you still hanging out? believe you had a question. I just have to scroll up to find it again. Okay, he's still here. All right, so question was, is there anything from my childhood that I've buried that I should be addressing now? Ooh, that is an excellent question. All right, let's tap in. Let's tap in. Actually, you know what? No, Soul's Journey. Soul's Journey is calling. All right, Spirit, let us tap in for support, please. Thank you. Is there any messages regarding Soul's childhood? Any buried hidden aspects that should be addressed? Ooh, as I say that, acceptance. Acceptance. I think that okay, the first thing that I got, like, as far as energy, like, you have learned so much, and to emphasize that growth was the first thing that came out here. Ooh, okay, Blame wanted to flip over, but it didn't fully, so I'm not going to take it. But if there's anything where this word in particular resonates with you, then just mental note of that. Okay, and trust. Let's see if anything else. Okay. Oh, friendship. All right, so growth says, I want to expand consciousness and my awareness. Trust says, I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. And friendship says, I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. All right, so again, the first thing I got is, like, you've been through like a lot, and it's helped you through different stages in your life to grow, and you're still in that process, and like I'm getting strongly that your guides want to celebrate this aspect of you, because you don't celebrate it enough in yourself, that you even look for opportunities to grow. Okay, so that in itself, like, please celebrate that, because not everybody else, or not, you know, that's not a question that I get asked very often. All right, forgiveness here. So forgive yourself for the moments where, you kind of relaxed a little, okay? Because I'm getting that you push yourself a little hard, and that's okay. All right, but just those moments that you sit to yourself and you're like, you don't know if you're doing this right. Trust yourself. All right, because you're not doing that enough. You're not trusting yourself enough. And lean more on, I see that people lean on you, but also accept help. All right, you have people that care. All right, so when you need help, okay, because trusted friendships, ooh, but I'm getting you have a trusted friend that sometimes you don't open up to, so you can grow in that area. But otherwise, like, you're on a steady progression here, and this is all that Spirit, the Most High, can ask for, is that you're well intended, that you're committed to growth in your journey, that you're going towards a purposeful existence, and that's what you're doing. So don't be hard on yourself at all, because you're doing that. Don't do that. Okay, that's what they told me to tell you. So, message relayed. I hope it helped. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You're welcome. And I said, point this out to you again. But you're growing. Please trust and believe that you're right. You're on time. Why do you think you're late? You're not late for anything. You're not late. Oh, no, that was the wrong deck. Put this back in the wrong deck. All right, so thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, I kind of slacked there as far as paying attention to who was next. I believe Earth Angel, Felicity. Let me see. BBD. um, Sayan, if you're still around. Oh, and I'm sorry, Alicia, because you weren't here for a little bit and then you came back. Okay, Felicity's still here. I'm sorry if you were here previously. Just please bring attention. Okay, Brittany. Okay, Brittany. Thank you. Okay, Felicity and Brittany's here. I'm just making sure. All right, Brittany, you were actually here previously, and then Felicity. So yeah, Brittany, if you just want to post your question, because I didn't see if you actually did post one, but Felicity, I see your question here. And Earth Angels here. Okay. And then you will be after them. And Savoy, yes, I see you and I hear you. So yeah, take those as your main messages. Trust yourself. Like you've been growing fine. Like you've been doubting it, but don't doubt it. Trust yourself. Dag nabbit. I don't know where that came from. I don't know. Like I just be using random shit. Okay, Brittany with like a general. Okay, which for general? Let's use tarot. Tarot for a general message for Brittany, please and thank you, Spirit. What does Brittany need to hear at this time? What is happening? Five of Wands? Why are we starting out with the Five of Wands? All right, so I don't know if this is your energy. We have Queen of Swords and King of Pentacles energy. This kind of feels like opposing forces because normally these energies feel complementary, but they don't feel, especially with the Five of Wands coming out here. Feels like you're going through what, all right, it kind of feels like a rough patch, but honestly, it feels like it's preventable, like a preventable, something that you could have prevented, but you may have like maybe, what is that that word, what is the word that, all right, I'm gonna have to figure out another word. You kind of like took your eyes off of a situation or didn't pay attention to something and it kind of like snowballed, and now it's like you have to deal with like some kind of ramifications here. We have the Ace of Swords. All right, so we have a couple of swords here because we have Justice as well, and she's holding a big old sword. So this may have to deal with either like a financial or court situation, may have to deal with something to do with the justice system, but it's a situation that has a light at the end of the tunnel. It's the moon here. And it looks kind of far away, but it's like, oh shit, yo. Yo, I should never doubt myself like ever again. Yeah, these opposing forces, because it's like, but the thing is, they're fighting amongst each other. You're yeah. So it's like, don't even take this personal because they're not even like getting along. I'm like, they're bumping heads here over the situation. All right, so your justice is going to prevail here. It's not going to feel good. That's why the moon is involved here, the moon energy, because it's not going to make you feel good. Like, you're going to win, but it's not going to feel like a win because of the situation. But justice is here because you really have like all the truth on your side. Like, you have all the truth on your side. So I I don't want to say don't worry about it, because of course it's something concerning and justifiably so. Just Four of Pentacles. Just know that you're gonna be taken care of. They can't take what's yours. Three of Cups. Yeah. You'll be celebrating with your own, like, this is soul family energy. So you'll be celebrating with like your soul family, people that actually feel like family. But you know, cut 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 those people out of life. Once this is over, like, you're just take your sword of truth and walk away, because there is nothing for you there. This Five of Wands, like, smack dab, like, they're just not good energies. Not good energies. Hey China, thank you, thank you. Yeah, that the Queen of Swords energy opposing, you're very welcome, opposing the King of Pentacles, because I feel like it's the masculine energy, your stepfather, that's the one that's controlling the narrative. The Queen of Swords doesn't really want to be on board because they know the truth. Queen of Swords knows the truth. You saw, well, I can't really show you the card again, but it's like she has a big spirit of truth herself. She knows, but it's kind of like she's still going along with it, which unfortunately that doesn't help. But you're good. You're good. Hey Shanti, what's up? What's up? So yeah, just woosah as much as possible. This is not a good situation. It's not a happy situation, but you will see the light at the end. Let's keep it reals. Absolutely. All right. Earthy said she looks like who looks like who? Okay, and Felicity, are you still present? Felicity was next. If she's still here. If not, then Earth Angel, I believe you are up. All right, Felicity, if you are still present, please make yourself known and post your question. If not, Earth Angel, feel free to post your question. And Meredith, yeah, let me see, you were, I believe, or Earth Angel, I think you had posted a question, then you took it down. What happened there? Or was that a comment that you took down? Okay. I guess not. I don't think so. But Earth Angel, go ahead and yeah, we'll take care of your question. What Earth Angel wants to know, will Alex come back? Do you want Alex back? Is Alex deserving to be back? It's Taylor. This is not a closed list. It's basically I try to go in order. I try, people. All right. It's not always successful, but I try. Okay. The intent is there, but yeah, I try to go in the order of people. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it does. It is hard to follow. Eventually, like I'm gonna have to get like moderation help, but for now, because it's still a smaller channel, I've been getting by. I've been, I have been getting by. So yeah, I mean, you were here previously. I know that much. So if you had a question, you're definitely like. There's not many people in. I think it's just Earth Angel, Meredith. Oh, Alicia, you're back. Okay. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. All right, I didn't know that you were still here, so I'm just going to take. I'm just gonna about to do Earth Angel's question, and then Alicia. Actually, she was here, like one of the first people here, and Alicia, then Sayan, Meredith. Meredith, are you keeping track for me? Yo, you the bum. And Felicity's still here. Okay. Felicity's still here. I don't know if all of those people are still here. I mean, I know who has responded from that list, just recently, but I don't think all of those people are still here. No, she did. She did. She's probably one of the comments you can't see anymore because she was here like towards the beginning of the live. So okay, pretty girls here. All right, so let me get Earth Angel's question at least started here. All right, let's. And did we? Because I know you had asked about somebody else, or is this the same person that you're asking about? So I've gotten that. Oh, where is this? I've gotten that before where people come back and they try to ask about the same person. I'm like, are you looking for the same answer? Okay, so everybody's here. Yay. All right, so if you would like to stick around, I'm going to try to get to as many people on that list as possible. In about 15 minutes, I do have to go over to TikTok. So if I do not get to you and you want to still get a read, you can join me over there. If not, I will be back. Let me see, Friday. Is it Friday? I'll post that. I may be able to do before Friday. I'm trying to do as much consistent lives this month as possible. Oh, beauty showing up and fell on my lap. What is this about? Beauty energy. I like that. All right. Alex is okay, first thing that came out, choices. Fulfillment. Fragment came out, but in the reverse. Usually when somebody is fragmented, it's like you don't really get the like all of them. They're giving you like bits and pieces of themselves. But I feel like this feels like a pretty straightforward energy. Have understanding showing up here as well as High Priestess of Water. All right, so there's emotions coming from you as far as towards this person, but this person feels like they are not in like a very committed type of energy. Like they're more so about exploring options. They may have a little I don't want to say affliction. They like their spirits. They like their spirits. They like to feel fulfilled. This is someone, the type of energy that is more about enjoyment, I should say, enjoyment. But I, it's like you feel like you know this already. High priestess energy, when that comes up, it's like you have a grasp of the situation. Your intuition is been telling you certain aspects, but that you may have been ignoring thus far. What messages you have regarding Alex? What messages do you have for the angel regarding, yeah, elusive, dishonesty, deception, trickery. I don't really get the trickery part. May not be the whole truth. May exaggerate a little bit, but let's just say not the most open person. While you have this open heart, receptive, empathy, vulnerable, that's you. You've kind of left yourself open to this person, but they're not the relationship type. They're not the type to be held down right now. So, short answer, um, not in the way that you want. So it's not in the sense of relationship, especially right now. Is exhaustion showing up? Like I feel like this person energy, like because there's their energy is different from yours. It feels different. That it kind of like puts you in a it made you feel kind of drained. And then we have breaking point. Don't let thinking about this person or this situation get you to any point where you feel any type of way about yourself or where you feel any kind of overwhelmed. All right, just keep your heart open to somebody different though, because not this one. This is not the one you want. All right, because they're not about commitment right now. All right, so please invest in other energies, not this person. All right, Alicia. Um, I think okay. I have your question. Can you tell me if Aquarius will unblock me? Alicia, are you still present? Mm-mm-mm. Don't tell me Alicia left again. Girl, this is why your question hasn't been answered yet because you keep going in and out. Wait, how how is saying not on the list for that? Wait, am I frozen? I don't see any comments coming in. Can y'all still see and hear me? I don't know if this is frozen. YouTube has been acting up lately. What is going on? Hello, hello. Earth Angel, did you even hear like your read? I don't know. I don't see any new comments coming in. I don't know if I'm frozen. Somebody said something. Maybe frozen. Oh no. Yeah, I stopped seeing comments. I don't know if you guys can still see and hear me. It's like I still see people. There are people in the room. Oh no. Yeah, if you guys can still see and hear me, I'm so sorry, but I it looks like my comments stopped loading. That is so weird. Yeah, the last comment I see was from Fabi 0404. I am here too. And then after that, nothing. All right, so I have to get over to TikTok soon anyway. So if YouTube wants to crash on me, then I suppose I should just let it be. Because as I was just saying, you can't force anything. So I'm not going to force it. But I will be back on later this week. Again, I'm going over to TikTok. So if you still want to read and you can see and hear this, feel free to join me over there. The link is in my bio. Otherwise, I will post up the next day that I'm here. If it's not Friday, then it will be Sunday, but more than likely it will be Friday or before then. All right, so sorry. I apologize for any technical difficulties and technology bullshit, but it happens. And I am sending love and light and gratitude to everybody that joined me today. And if you can still see and hear this, I am sending you so much love and again, gratitude. Have a good, what is it, next couple of days until the next time I'm on. But yeah, thank you for all the likes, any new subs. I have no idea who subbed, but thank you if you did. And yeah, I'll see you guys soon.